Hello there, friends. What's going on? It's Codiak here, and today is a day we have all been waiting for. Some huge news from the Hytale team. So incredibly excited to be bringing this news to you guys because, as you know here, everyone at Legion Gaming is excited about Hytale. I mean, literally everybody. Everybody in our community. Well, not everybody. We have a big community, but a lot of people are excited about the game. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it and talk about the news of the day. Now, in a major announcement, Simon and Noxy both penned kind of their own little letters to everybody. So let's start with Simon's stuff. He opened up talking about the success of the trailer. We've talked about this time and time again. The trailer was incredibly successful. One of the most successful video game announcement trailers in the history of video games. That is really exciting, but that has opened up a ton of new opportunities for the team, including partnerships. Games like this that require investment need partners, and this opened up a ton of doors for the team. So let's get to the chase. The big headline of the day is that Riot Games is officially acquiring Hypixel Studios. Now, what does this mean? Of course, you guys know Riot Games, League of Legends, Legends of Runeterra, Teamfight Tactics, things like that, but now Hytale will fall under that umbrella. Now, the good news is that Hypixel Studios will still operate as an independent studio. They will still operate as before, but what they will gain is access to expertise and resources, specifically a bigger budget for Hytale, more security for the team, and of course that advisory support from a company that knows a thing or two about these long-term games. Of course, Riot Games just launched Valorant, which has done incredibly well across the board, so the Hytale team is incredibly excited about that. But there are going to be some changes. The changes include a new board of directors, which will include both people from Hypixel Studios and Riot. Now, these board of directors, as you know or may not know, public companies or bigger companies usually have these board of directors that help make big decisions. They're usually investors. They're usually major players in the game. So both teams bringing people on to kind of form this board of directors. What this change is also going to allow the Hytale team to do is bring in new developers. They were going to do this anyways, but now they can do it with a lot more financial support. And of course, Hypixel Studio will now have access to some of that Riot training and support team. They have great developers over at Riot. Whether you love them or hate them, they are incredibly talented at what they do. And now Hypixel will have access to that mentorship and those Riot developers. Now, what this doesn't change is Hypixel Minecraft. The servers, the team at Hypixel Inc. are still going to be operating independently. This was not part of the transaction. It only applies to Hypixel Studios and Hytale. Now, big news here. Huge congratulations to Noxy, who will be replacing Simon as CEO of Hypixel Studios. Simon will be stepping back. He's going to focus on health, family, and of course, his one true love, Hypixel Minecraft. But he will stay on as a Hytale advisor. From this point, Simon passed the ball over to Noxy, new CEO of Hypixel Studios, who had a lot to say about the past, the present, and the future of Hytale. Now, it started off by Noxy talking about his relationship with Riot, which started years ago. Members of the Hypixel Studios team and, of course, Noxy were former Rioters, and that's where this all started. Riot was big supporters of the Hytale project, and some of them were angel investors in Hypixel Studios and the project itself. Angel investors, for anybody who doesn't know, are people who help financially get a startup running. Basically, they have deep pockets. They can usually invest heavily into something to help a startup get up and running, get off the ground. So this really formed the basis and the foundation for the relationship that which we all get to experience this Hytale content. Now, the Hytale team was encouraged by Riot to explore all options. As we said in the beginning of this video, Hytale had a lot of potential opportunities, but ultimately they wanted to go with Riot. Riot encouraged them to explore everything, but at the end of the day, they went back to Riot because the Hypixel team knew what kind of game they wanted to make, and the Riot team supported that. Now, some more great news that happened and came out of this whole acquisition is the first ever HQ for Hypixel Studios. This is being built in Derry, Londonderry, Northern Ireland, and it will include support staff that runs the day-to-day operations of the company, and will also include a new QA team. Having this new building right in Noxy's town is going to be a big help for the Hytale team and the Hytale product as a whole, because Noxy's going to be able to see firsthand what's going on, where there are bugs, where things need to be fixed, and having that all right at his fingertips, seeing it right in front of him, will probably cut down on a lot of the time it would take to address these bugs if we were working remotely. Of course, we all have these great tools. We're all working remotely right now, whether it be Microsoft products or Zoom or Slack or whatever it may be. But we all have these tools, but nothing replaces sitting in front of somebody and having a conversation about what's going on. So the first HQ for Hypixel Studios is coming. That is incredibly excited. Hopefully Noxy shares some posts about the studios maybe some pictures from within inside. Who knows? We've seen stuff like that before from Simon. Maybe Noxy will help us out as well. So guys, this is incredibly exciting news for both Hytale and Riot, who are both on the verge of something absolutely massive. Riot just launched Valorant, and of course, their other games, Legends of Runeterra and Teamfight Tactics, and now they have Hytale to add to their tool chest of great games. And of course, for the Hytale team, this means more resources, more help, more organization. It's really exciting news. If you guys are excited about this, leave a like, drop a subscribe, all that good stuff, and let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, we're going to be back with more Hytale content very, very soon. Lots to talk about nowadays. But anyways, we'll see you on the Discord. We'll see you in the comments. My name is Codiak, and from everyone here at Legion Gaming, thanks for watching, and play on.